All right, guys, so you are probably wondering how much boot space is actually in a Kia EV9, and is there such a thing as a 7-seater SUV, not a van or multi-purpose vehicle, as the Kia Carnival is called, that you would actually want to have plenty of space in and have as your actual daily car? So check this out. It reveals what I think is one of the best 7-seat SUV boot spaces. I've got two large bags provided to us by the team at Samsonite Australia to help us with our testing. This large bag here is an 81 centimeter checked bag. This one here is a 75 centimeter checked bag. This is less common for you to see as someone traveling or buying. That is actually the common size that most people take on holidays. So to have both of those be able to fit and still leave plenty of room for cabin bags, duffel bags, additional bags on top, that's really impressive. But check out this versatility with these bags. So once that's down, you could lay these on their side. You would have 3 across the back there. I reckon you could potentially get 4 of the most common size, which is this one, if you had them side by side the whole way there, plus a couple of cabin bags. So if you are someone that's in the business of maybe doing airport pickups or airport runs for people, maybe you've got a family that just needs a lot of boot space, maybe doesn't need the 7 seats, this car is possibly one of the best boot space kind of compromises between having a 7-seat SUV and getting really decent boot space without having to go for a van. So I'm curious to see what you think. Let me know in the comments. Now, I want to show you a couple other things. So when you pull these back seats up, you could have one this way. You could have 2 of these stacked on top of each other. I think you would be fine. You could have one cabin bag over there. You can't really fit this bag anywhere on either side without kind of getting in the way. The only way that you could potentially do it is here. But then the problem that you have is that you would actually probably hit the glass just there. But you could actually fit 2 bags stacked on top of each other. That way, the backrest is tall enough to add a sufficient amount of protection, plus the headrest would obviously there as well. And you could fit a cabin bag or a couple of duffel bags there, and the boot closes nice and easily. If you were someone that had the most common size bag, highly recommend the Samsonite Octolite Neo range, by the way, 75 centimeters, perfect compromise for most trips. You could actually have a couple of these stacked this way, and the boot actually does close while it's there, or you could have 2 of them stacked this way, plus a couple of cabin bags. I will do a video testing the cabin bag the other way, completely separate to this. I just don't have that cabin bag with me. I'm actually really, really impressed at the boot size in the Kia EV9, if you haven't already guessed, which is why we've done a completely separate video on the Kia EV9. So if you're loading things like that, you're definitely going to be able to fit massive strollers, prams, everything for the family. This is an absolute brilliant car for rear cargo space. So let me know in the comments, do you like the EV9, the versatility of how you can use that cargo area? And would you actually use this cargo area in that fashion? Because regardless of where you place it, that's a very, very generous amount of boot space for a car.